Welcome back to the fourth session of the hackathon. In this session, we are going to learn how to add JavaScript to our code, that's our HTML and CSS code, it being an app or it being a website. In our first three sessions, we learned about HTML, how to lay down our frameworks, how to set our divisions, how to actually set or name our divisions, that's subdivisions. Now we also learned how to style our work, our HTML, how to call our division name in the HTML to make our work more appeasing to users and even to ourselves. In this session, we are going to learn how to add to our code, JavaScript to our code. Now, what's JavaScript? JavaScript is a scripting language that helps you to actually perform so many functions in your app, in your code, or an app, or whatever you are building. It adds a piece of or a touch of life to your website, makes it more friendly, more interactive, and so on and so forth. So, let's get started. You first lay down your framework as always we do. So HTML. Then you go for the header. At your header, you add your title and see my first app. Right, we are done with the header. Then we move to the body very fast. Inside our body, we can bring a paragraph. Then we have a footer. We can bring a footer inside the body. Right. Now, inside our body, you can see we have a paragraph here. This paragraph, so I'm going to write something in the paragraph. I will say, hello, everyone. Now I can go back, scroll to my preview, and you can see my preview is here. Hello, everyone. Now, in today's lesson, we are not touching CSS. We are only using HTML and JavaScript. Now, we want to add a touch of JavaScript to our website. We are going to do three examples where we are adding JavaScript to our website. The first example that we are going to add is that now we don't want in our body here, in this our body, you can see we've typed hello everyone here. Now we don't want to type hello everyone here. We actually want to clear it, but we want to clear, once we clear it, we want to see hello everyone here. We are going to use JavaScript. So what we will do is that we are going to call, or we are going to assign a class ID to this paragraph. A class ID to this paragraph. So without wasting much time, let's start. So I'll say ID, then I will give it a name. I'll say demo. So ID demo. Now in this paragraph, we can call this paragraph in the JavaScript. In the JavaScript. So let's go to our JS session here. In the JS session, we will start document dot get element by ID. Now document dot get element by ID we are coming to reference the class ID we've actually assigned to the paragraph there. So we are going to call the ID. The ID is called demo. So we set a demo. This demo is the same demo here. So we are calling this here. We are calling this here. Right. Let's move on. Dot inner HTML. Now, what content do we want to put it there? We want to say hello everyone. So we want to clear this. We don't want to show this in our HTML. So nothing is in the paragraph here. You can see nothing is in the paragraph here, but we want to display hello everyone without typing anything in the paragraph. Here we assigned a class ID to our paragraph. Then we call the class ID in our JavaScript here. Now in the JavaScript, after calling it in the JavaScript here, we inserted a content, the content we want to display or preview at the preview session. Now let's scroll down and see. Now you can see hello everyone here. Meanwhile, the hello everyone is not here. It's rather here at the JavaScript session. This is our first example of the JavaScript. So this is one of the many functions or many examples you can use JavaScript to do. You can actually hide content in your HTML where the content is in your JavaScript and you are calling it from somewhere else other than your code, your HTML code. Now let's do our next example. In our next example, what we are going to do is we are going to create a magic website where when the user visits the magic website, this website has a button. And in this button, when you click on it, it automatically increases the content of the website. Without wasting much time, let's get started. So in the same paragraph, we will type our content. So we will be like, welcome to my magic site. Okay. Now, in this paragraph, we have our content. Welcome to our magic site. We want to create a magic button whereby when the user clicks on this magic button, this welcome to my magic site will increase in size. So let's create our button, our magic button in our HTML. So in the same body, we will create button. So button, we will actually identify the type of button here. Nicely done. Then on the button, we are in the first phase of the button, we are going to add the JavaScript function called onClick. OnClick. OnClick means upon clicking this button, what should be done? Upon clicking this button, what should be done? That's the meaning. So we are going to add what it should do upon when a user clicks on that button. So we are going to say document dot get element dot get element by ID by ID. So the same thing we will call the class, the name of the ID rather. Then so don't forget that it's Okay, now kindly watch it carefully here. We've created a button. Then inside, then on the button, we are saying we are putting a JavaScript function on the button. We are saying on click is equal to document dot get element by ID, meaning when a person clicks on this button, it should go straight to to get an element from an ID, a class ID demo. So this is a demo. So when a person clicks on it, it's going straight here to pick whatever is here. Now, when it picks it, what should it do with it? Let's add it. When it picks whatever is written here, what should it do with it? Then we are going to say increase the size. So we say dot style dot font size. We are going to say it should increase the font size of whatever it found there. But font size, so you can set your font size to any size you want. So maybe how you see 30 pixels. Then let's close our tag. Inside, we can bring our click me, click me. Very, very simple. We created a paragraph. Then in this paragraph, we assigned a class ID demo. Now we created a magic button. Then we've actually put a JavaScript function in the first tag of the magic button. Kindly take note, it is in the first tag. That's the opening tag. This is the closing tag, opening tag. So the type we said button, then this is the JavaScript function. On click means upon the person clicking on this button, we are saying document dot get element by ID demo. That means go to this ID in this code, in the code, the ID demo, and take whatever is there, increase the size to 30 pixels. Now let's check our preview. Now you can see welcome to my magic site. When I click on this button, it should increase the size of this. Let's click it. Now you can see my magic has been done. I clicked it and the size has been increased. So I can go back to my code and increase the size more, 70. So I come back to my preview and I click on it. Then you can see welcome to my magic site. So I can increase it to whatever I want. I come back, I click on it, and it increases. Right. So there is a second example of the JavaScript. Now let's practice our third and final example. Now our third and final example is going to include recalling a JavaScript function called date. We want our site, our magic site, to be in such a way that when a person clicks on the button, when a person clicks on this button, today's date should pop up here for the person to see. So I will go here, go to my code, then scroll down to my JavaScript function, locate where I perform the first one, that's the dot style, dot font size. Yes, then I set the size. I'm going there and clear everything and insert a new function there. So dot inner HTML should be equal to date. Dot inner HTML dot inner HTML should be equal to, because we are going to set a date, dot inner HTML should be equal to date, the date function. Date, meaning we want to take a date whenever the person clicks. on this button. We want to take a date whenever the person clicks, or we want to get a date whenever the person clicks on that button. Now let's go and see. So I'm expecting that when I click on this button, I should see dates and time. Then you see, off we go. You can see Wednesday, August 23rd, then the day, Pacific Daylight Time. You can see it. When you click it, the time keeps on updating itself. Keeps on updating itself. Keeps on updating itself. This is a final example for the JavaScript. So this is introductory session for the JavaScript. Thank you for joining me. We'll meet again on the next session.